Hey everyone, it's been a while. it's been quite a while since you've all probably heard my voice on this channel. Some of you are probably wondering, like, what the hell's been going on? Like, what happened to all of your old, like, reviews that you were working on? Why the hell are all of your recent posts just, you know, memes or delayed llama videos or whatever? And I plan on explaining all of this and more. But first, I guess we should just introduce everyone to who I am. I'm Metal Neon. I'm the creator and the owner of this channel here, and I create like everything on here for your guys' entertainment and for my own, really. But that's neither here nor there. What is here or there is what has been going on with this channel lately. So I guess we can just, you know, start off where I left off, which was in about, I think it was April of 2020. For April Fools, I ended up releasing a joke review of Bionicle 2003. I reviewed the PC version of it, but there's a bunch of other versions too. Regardless, though, I mentioned that I was working on something else at the time, so I guess some of you are wondering what happened with that. What's going on with that? Well, originally at the time, I was planning on releasing a video on the Doom 64 port that Night Dive released back in 2020. I was planning on doing so as like a follow-up to my own Doom 64 video, and it was going to be covering like differences and, you know, that kind of stuff. But I ended up not going that direction for multiple reasons. A lot of them coming down to the fact that when it came down to it, I did not have a lot of fun basically making a spreadsheet of what differences there were, because someone was going to bring up, oh, well, you forgot X, or you forgot Y, you know, and it just didn't become fun to make anymore, so I ended up actually abandoning that video. For that being one of the reasons. The other being, you know, given it was spring of 2020, it was a hard time for a lot of people, me not excluded. Not for the same reasons that most other people. I was just going through a lot of really rough, one of the roughest patches in my life I've had, and it just got to the point where I ended up, you know, just taking some time to myself and doing stuff myself. I used to even be a part of a bunch of other things, like I was once an editor at Project M Nexus, and I ended up having to step down from that due to the state of my mental health, and I just needed to take a break from that whole thing. Yeah, that's mostly why that one ended up becoming abandoned, but after a while, I always intended on returning to doing more reviews and stuff, and so I basically was then planning out a review for Halo 3 ODST. Basically, I wanted to do that video like as soon as it came out on MCC, because, you know, it's going to be there, and I'll be able to get footage, I'll be able to refresh my brain on that, and, you know, put a review together, and I was really looking forward to that. Something else that you should all probably know, I was a college student, and college took a huge amount of time out of me for making videos and such. So, for instance, that's usually why, like, most of my reviews, I always release them, like, sometime after the end of a term, because then I would be like, okay, that's over now. Now I have some time, like, you know, left to actually finish up this review and everything. Like, I'd work on the review here and there, but it wouldn't be, like, any serious work. But fall basically slowed down my, my process due to, like, all the stuff I had to deal with school at the time. And it was my intention, of course, you know, once fall was over, I was going to finish up this review, release it on my channel, and then continue doing more and stuff, you know? But that's when things ended up changing. Basically, in about December of 2020, I came across a group of people who they refer to themselves as Waffle Iron Studios. And they were a group of people who basically ended up making, standalone mods for GZ Doom. The source port that runs Doom. And at the time, I became aware of them through a friend of mine, and I played one of their betas, and I ended up giving them some feedback. And as time went on, I ended up spending more and more time giving them feedback and doing stuff for them. For instance, I actually ended up becoming a core member of Waffle Iron Studios now. I am currently the composer at Waffle Iron Studios, and because of that, it left me with very little time to work on videos of my own, apart from the occasional meme video that I would make as a joke, essentially. So at this point, it's looking like I am probably not going to be able to make videos at least anytime soon. Not that I don't want to. In fact, if I get more time in the future, I would be more than happy to, at the very least, finish up that Halo 3 ODST review that I was working on a lot at the time. But I guess that leaves, like, one question. So, what's going on now, though? What am I working on at Waffle Iron Studios? Well, I am one of the lead developers and composers for Project Absentia. Project Absentia is basically a retro FPS that is made in the GZ Doom engine that has a heavy focus on verticality, voice acting, and it looks kind of like a Flash cartoon. I'll show some gameplay footage of it here, but we do actually have a demo out right now, and if this looks interesting to you at all, I will highly recommend that you check out the demo. I'll post links to it in the description below for anyone who wants to check it out. We also have a Discord server for anyone who is interested in any of the projects we are working on, and who wants to discuss it, take a look at some of our older stuff, even just like hang out with us and stuff. I'll also leave a link to that in the description down below if you're interested in joining it. I hope to see some of you there, you know? But yeah, that's basically what I've been up to. So what does that mean for the future of this channel? Well, I don't know really what to tell you. You can usually expect some meme videos for every now and then due to the fact that I'll just make them as a joke and put them on here. It's not like super high effort or anything, but it's something and people seem to like them, especially the Dalai Lama stuff at the very least. But yeah, I might also possibly start streaming again in the future. I used to stream a Smash Local in my area when I used to tournament organize for tournaments back when those were a thing, but with no tournaments I haven't been able to stream much, so I might actually try to make use of some of my equipment and just stream various things. Games I'm playing, maybe music I'm working on, possibly even some dev work for Project Absentia. So if any of you would be interested in that, I would like to hear so down below somewhere, just so I can know if it's even a good idea for me to pursue in the very least. But I guess that's really all I have to say. Thank you all so much for sticking with me through all this bullshit. It's been a long fucking ride these past few years. And I guess all I really have to say is thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you all again soon.